inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lester. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2. 4th down coming up.
Needing to move the chains. Here comes Kentucky on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires downfield. He makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Wildcats are on the move. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Dan, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Line gets set. 1st down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He caught it.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. Off play action. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Quick strike complete.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown.
Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Moving away from pressure. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Hilltoppers in the hurry-up. Got his man downfield. Off he goes. 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down solid. Pick up on a little bit short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Back to the air one more time. Got his man down the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Snagged on the outside. It's Lester.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
He rolls all the way down the... before they finally get him stopped. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last. in. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And the Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on third. Complete downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And he's lucky to get that one back. His junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. This time he's got it.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Fires left. Fires it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. Got his man on the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own... Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Gets it out quickly. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. The Hilltoppers are on the move. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dances away to buy time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And it's right down the boulevard. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they...
Is good for
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's got the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Velasquez. He's got great speed. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 2nd down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this entire 1st half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first, throws toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 2nd and 10 here. Throws to the tight end. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
He's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. He unleashes a long one. Reels it in down the left side. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Topper.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Kentucky has... Blue offense takes... They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, WKU. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. After the misfire, now on second down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout and wings it incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
The Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Jones. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the D deny them on second and goal. Power ahead. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. After getting nothing on the last play, and he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. Oh, look out. There he goes. The tap. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And the comeback is on.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed, and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He's going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Hilltoppers want to move quickly. Leaves it with the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10.
Oh, makes a diving snag along the right sideline. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lester. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. On the move at the 30. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the ball. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Makes the catch at the 30. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man, it's Jones. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Now on first down for this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get. So much for the wet ball drill. He muffed it and it's loose on the ground. The offense somehow fell on it and they'll retain possession. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He makes the connection.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's complete to the right. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Going with the ground game left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Delivers the contact. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And here they come, almost all the way back. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
Gets it out fast. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeps it on the bootleg. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. With the catch, it's Jones. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Good, solid tackle.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving...
Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Did he find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Complete to the right. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Iowa State is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story arc. It's been all Cyclones all day with almost no let-up. They're up by 37 over the Pandas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games.